Check out several important sites associated with Dayton's aviation history.
Yeah, it's all part of the daily park ranger program taking place this summer. And Rhonda Moore is live at a bicycle shop where things first got off the ground. Hey, Rhonda.
Good morning. We are at the Wright Brothers Bicycle Shop, and we are kind of playing around with a plane and a bicycle. Joining me now is Greg Smith, and he is one of the park rangers. And tell me, what do we have here?
Good morning. Well, actually, we have a really nice exhibit, an active, hands-on exhibit for kids of all ages. And it really helps demonstrate how the Wright brothers figured out balance and control in an airplane. Of course, they're bicycle builders, and they compared bicycles. If you have to balance a bicycle, and you have to do just a little bit as we ride a bike.
All right, so you said this is just one of a couple of their bike shops, right?
That's right. They had 5 different bicycle shops. The very first one was an exchange, and they're really repairing other friends' bikes, and they become so good at it, they open up their own business.
All right, and so this is just one of the things that people will be able to see on the Park Rangers program, correct?
That's right. We have a lot to see. If you like aviation, this is the area. You can spend several days here in this area. We have a big exhibit area over at the Wright Dunbar Visitor Center and Aviation Trail. Over there we have a theater and a lot of hands-on exhibits, and plenty in the Wright Cycle Company right here.
All right, great. Well, the National Aviation Heritage Area will have its Ranger program daily at 10:30 a.m. Now, it begins at the Huffman Prairie Interpretive Center or here at the Wright Dunbar Visitor Center, and the program goes through Labor Day. And we'll be back at 8:05, and we'll take you inside the printing shop. Back to you guys.
Well, you know, the Wright brothers had a bicycle shop where they also worked on their first airplane.
Oh, very cool. And did you also know they had a printing shop? Well, Rhonda Moore is there this morning and says you can see that too.
Good morning. Yeah, I guess you can learn something new every day, because I didn't know that the Wright brothers were into printing first before they got into the airplane. Joining me now is Ed Roach, and he's a historian. And show me what this is here. What is that?
Well, what we see here is a copy of the Evening Item, which was one of the newspapers that the Wright brothers printed. The copy we see here was printed here in this building in June of 1890.
All right, long time ago. All right, and as we walk into this room, this is a room that shows us a lot of what, different other papers?
It shows on the wall the wallpaper of some of the different newspapers that the Wrights printed, the Evening Item, snapshots of current events. We also have a few things that they printed in the building itself.
How many papers in all did they print?
3 for themselves. They also printed the Tatler, which was a newspaper that Paul Laurence Dunbar, the poet from Dayton, tried to. And
that was kind of a short-lived kind of program.
Only 3 issues are known to exist.
Okay. And this room here, what is this?
This is the composing room. This is actually the room where the brothers put their things together. We have here a proof press.
Right. Quickly show me how that works.
So you have the type here, and you'd put your piece of paper on it, and you'd roll the.
All right, so this is kind of where they put all their stuff together, and then over in the other room is where they actually
printed in the room here.
Printed in there.
Yes.
All right, so you can see this and a whole lot of other things that are really neat here at the National Aviation Heritage Area, because they have a Ranger program. Now, it is daily at 10:30 a.m. It begins at the Huffman Prairie Interpretive Center or here at the Wright Dunbar Visitor Center, and the program goes through Labor Day. And coming up around 8:50, I am going to learn how to fly a plane. Back to you guys. You'll want to stick around for that.
A good thing to do during the summer for your kids, because it's very educational.
Yeah, and it makes you think, what didn't the Wright brothers do?
I know.
They did everything.
Some awesome brothers. Well, this morning we've shown you the Wright brothers bike and printing shops.
And you can see them for yourself as part of the National Aviation Heritage Park's Ranger program. Our Rhonda Moore is live to show us what else you can experience. Hey, Rhonda.
Good morning. Well, you can learn how to fly like I'm trying to do this morning here on this simulator. Now, this is just one of the interactive things that you can do here. Okay, I'm going to take off here. Now, this is Sam Bolin, and he is Ranger here. All right, so tell me what I need to do, Sam. I'm trying to get to 30 miles
The goal
an hour,
is
right?
to take off and be flying the Wright Flyer 1911 Model B. The easiest way to do that is reach speeds
okay,
of
there
mile.
we go. Now I'm going up here.
Now start
right,
pushing the.
This is hard. I've been trying this a couple of times and I've been crashing. Okay, I'm about to crash right now. Okay, so start it again. All right, you were saying that this is hard for a lot of people to do,
It's
not just
very
me.
hard. Very hard.
All right, but you said like young girls can do this pretty good, right? For
They
some
do.
reason.
I think because they think smoother and they have more control over their thought process than young men.
All right, let me see. Here I go. Okay.
There you go. Start pushing forward already.
Okay, push forward. All right, now show some of the different angles. You were saying there's different angles that you can show. Okay, there we go. Different angles here that I'm going to Okay, all right. I'm not too good at this, but anyway, you can come and do this here as part of the Park Rangers program. Now, the National Aviation Heritage Area will have its ranger program daily at 10:30 a.m. It begins at Huffman Prairie Interpretive Center or here at the Wright Dunbar Visitor Center, and the program goes through Labor Day. All right, let's see if I can do this without crashing.
Start pushing
In the meantime,
forward.
we'll go back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Rhonda.